Welcome, everyone. We are the Voices of Liberty.
This land is your land. This land is my land. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to New York Island, from the redwood forest to the sweet water. This land was made for you and me.
This land is your
This land is your land.
This is my
This land is my land. From
California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream water. This land was made for you and me.
I was walking every day. I saw above and the sky. I saw below me Golden Valley there. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream water. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island, to the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream water. This land was made for you and me. This land was made for you and me. This land was made for you and
Well, thank you. Thank you so much, everyone. Good afternoon. We are the Voices of Liberty, and we're so happy that you've come to see us today. And we're going to be singing for you some Disney and Americana music. But before we get started with our show, we want to let everyone know where the best place to hear our music is. And that is going to be underneath this dome and right up to the edge of this red circle here. So the dome over our head, it enhances our sound quite a bit, and you'll hear us better. So I definitely recommend it if you're underneath the balcony or on a bench way back there, to come on in underneath the dome and find a seat here on the floor, or looks like we might have a pillar or two to lean on, or maybe a bench to sit on, but you will not regret it, I promise you. Come on in. Excellent. And while we're all getting settled, is everyone having a great time at the Flower and Garden Festival? Well, we're having a great day too. And as I said, we'll be singing some Disney and Americana music. But when you think of Disney, it has been since the earliest days of the film studio that songwriters have played a critical role in the development of Disney films. Now, one thing Disney songwriters are known for is their ability to capture the heart and soul of a character in a single song.
I will hear their every story, take hold of my own dream, be as strong as the seas are stormy, and proud as an eagle.
from all over this great country of ours, and we represent our home states proudly. I'm going to have them each tell you which state they come from.
New York.
Pennsylvania.
Maine.
Kentucky.
Ohio.
New York.
Indiana.
Oklahoma.
And I'm from Kansas. Now, thank you. Now, by a show of hands, how many people do we have here from outside of the state of Florida? As to be expected. Anybody here from Florida? All right. Well, welcome, everyone. Now, the reason I'm asking these questions is that during our next song, we're going to be doing a roll call of all 50 states in alphabetical order, giving you the chance to not only show us where you're from, but to show us how proud you are of your state. You know, we want you to cheer, shout, throw small children up in the air. Now, if you happen to be from outside of the United States and want to cheer along, just pick one or two states and cheer extra loud for them, all right? So we're going to get started like this.
Hey, 50, nifty United States from 13 original colonies. 50 nifty stars in the flag that billows so beautifully in the breeze. Each individual state contributes a quality that is great. Each individual state deserves a bow here and now. 50 nifty United States from 13 original colonies. Shout 'em, scout 'em, tell all about 'em. Each and every state in the USA. In the USA. In the USA.
Now here's that roll call I was telling you about. Be sure to cheer extra loud for your state.
Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, Florida, Georgia, Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, Mississippi, Missouri, Montana. Oh, give me a home. Nebraska, Nevada, New Hampshire, New Jersey, New Mexico, New York, North Carolina, North Dakota, Ohio, Oklahoma, Oregon, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, South Carolina, Tennessee, Texas, Texas, Oregon, Utah, Vermont, Virginia, Washington, Virginia, Wisconsin, Wyoming.
Is there anybody here from Wyoming? Can you believe it? We've been singing this song for 41 years, and we've never met anyone from Wyoming. Now, if you happen to be out in the park today and you meet someone from Wyoming, please send them over here. In our cool, calculated, unbiased opinion,
There's only one that's best.
well, there's only one that's best. Why don't you tell us which one it is? I think we have the wrong idea here. No, the greatness of our country is in the coming together of the individual communities. You know, we are the United States, and that is abbreviated US. You put those two letters together and it spells us.
Hey, 50 nifty United States from 13 original colonies. Name 'em, claim 'em, don't ever shame 'em. They all add up to USA, the USA. I love the USA. I love the USA. Hey!
fantastic audience to sing for today, and we do have time for one final story. So back in 1814, America was still involved in the War of 1812. Two young Americans, a doctor and a lawyer, were being held aboard a British battleship that was anchored in the Baltimore harbor just outside Fort McHenry. Now the Battle of Baltimore began, and from their vantage point, the two young Americans could do nothing but watch. They could see Fort McHenry in the distance, and as a bomb would burst over the fort, they could catch a glimpse of the American flag. You see, they knew that if that flag remained flying, the American dream was still alive. Well, the battle ended in the early morning hours, and because of the darkness, the outcome was uncertain. Uncertain until the next morning when the sun rose, revealing the stars and stripes still flying proudly. Well, one of the young men was so moved by all that he had seen that he pulled out an old envelope, and on the back he wrote some words in the form of a poem, words that are still very familiar to us today. For that young man's name was Francis Scott Key, and the words that he penned so long ago, we still proudly call our national anthem.